Welcome. I'm your host, Kenna Johnson from the Channel Company. Channel partners are essential for driving innovation and reaching new markets in today's dynamic business environment. We'll look at how HP Amplify helps partners build future-ready capabilities, tackle challenges, and grow their businesses. Let's hear from industry experts Mary Beth Walker from HP and Mike Tariki from NCS Technologies, HP's 2024 Partner of the Year, about these key topics and data insights.
Hey, Mike, nice to see you. I really want to thank you for taking the time today. I'd like to spend a few minutes with you discussing the capabilities that you think are important to partners like yourself to have and develop how you become really future ready. Let's kick things off with your perspective on how HP's partner program, HP Amplify, has helped NCS develop future ready capabilities. Tell me what that journey's been like for you and for your organization.
About 10 years ago, NCS made a strategic decision to pivot from that white box PC builder to an HP reseller, and subsequently a solution provider with more service-oriented offerings. And as our organization matured, we started gathering data and establishing metrics to measure our performance over time. And we used that data to improve our processes, but the sheer volume was overwhelming, and a detailed analysis was frankly cost prohibitive. HP Amplify's data insights made it manageable by using an AI-powered data collaboration tool to generate insights that we can actually use. It's helped us identify key strategic areas for growth by providing reports like sales out data to our customers. And then we apply those insights to help us predict future buying patterns of those customers.
What we're seeing is that partners that are using data insights, and we've been watching this over the last 8 quarters, are growing twice as fast quarter over quarter than those that aren't using insights, and they're driving better sales conversion. So to that targeting point that I was saying is, here's where you have customers that are buying. This is where you should spend your time. Can you offer some examples of what the outcomes of that experience have been for NCS?
Increased productivity of the sales force using data insights for things like Windows 10 refresh opportunities is one example. And we've also identified trends towards more service-oriented activities such as provisioning services and asset tagging that have helped guide us to develop and implement specific capabilities that are unique to NCS. Another example is how in 2018 we invested in HP's 3D print technology and fully embraced the opportunities that additive manufacturing brought to the table. In fact, we've since leveraged our 3D print capabilities to make a significant portion of the components that we used to buy from other suppliers. And this has not only saved us money, but it's also improved our design capabilities, and it's identified new additive manufacturing opportunities such as a service bureau where we're generating additional revenue for the company. And I can't leave out Fastlane. It's another new HP Amplify benefit that's helped expedite MDF payments and improve the overall experience for us by helping us operate more efficiently because it gets money in our pocket faster, which I think really demonstrates collaboration with the partner community. The streamlined process and speed of reimbursement allows us to focus on driving joint strategic initiatives instead of spending time on the administration that comes with MDF claiming.
It sounds like you guys are just on fire and that you're having great results. That's awesome to hear. Now, while I love success stories, where do you see the challenges that are facing you and probably all channel partners today?
Well, 2 major ones that come to mind are supply chain and economic uncertainty. We're focused on federal government customers, and as such, we're dependent on Congress to pass a budget each year. This can be especially uncertain in an election year, particularly. Like this year, for example, the federal budget wasn't passed until late March, and that means that the buying window for the government has been compressed down to 6 months instead of the 9 or 10 or 11 months that we're used to. So that compressed window causes industry-wide surges in demand and leads to supply chain shortages. It's a domino effect. And, it's not as bad as it was during the pandemic, but it still poses a challenge for businesses like us. Fortunately, HP has a strong focus on the government buying process, and they really do the best job at managing things like this, better than any of the other OEMs.
Getting that edge in the market can really make a difference. So let's shift back from challenges to opportunities. Where's NCS recently seen the most significant growth and market differentiation?
We're seeing big opportunities with conference room solutions. The pandemic has changed the way we work forever, and video conferencing technology is the difference between knowing who's speaking on the other end and just hearing their voice. Using video on both ends improves that experience for everyone, making for a more inclusive experience. And we know this because we're listening to our customers and technology partners.
Absolutely. And listening to them, it makes so much of a difference when, as you said, the market conditions are as dynamic as they are, and what partners and customers are dealing with is really changing so quickly. And access to the right technology is often the catalyst for success in the hybrid workplace, for sure. With an estimated 80 million meeting rooms currently in need of technology that's optimized for hybrid work, there's incredible growth opportunities ahead.
Oh, I totally agree. Partners like us must enable end users to thrive at work, regardless of where that might be. The key to success for us is to unlock growth avenues, keeping innovation at the core and leading with purpose.
So, how did you make that happen?
Well, as an HP Amplify partner, we recently collaborated with the Poly team to develop a new program to promote growth in video conferencing products. Our relationship with the team helped us craft a program that leverages our unique capabilities to capture low-hanging fruit in an area that's been traditionally difficult to capture. Those low volume, high frequency orders are difficult to process and deliver that Amazon experience that everyone expects today. And the Amplify program enabled us to build a program that does just that.
Thanks a lot for your time, Mike. It's been a great conversation.
Thank you, Mary Beth. It was nice chatting with you.
Mary Beth and Mike, thank you so much for your time today. And thank you at home for watching. If you'd like to learn more about the HP Amplify Partner Program, visit the website on your screen. For the Channel Company, I'm Kenna Johnson.